Hello everyone, a quick run through of Harbinger for those who have not been able to experience the activity. It is recommended you bring 3. This is a dungeon-esque 0-hour Whisper of the Worm quest-esque mission. It's like combinations of both. As you can see, we have some modifiers. Champions are only unstoppable, which are mostly just unstoppable taken phalanxes. Denial, that taken vandals will summon their shields more often. They'll be the big pain in this mission. Chaff, so your radar is disabled, basically just so it's hard to run around. Match game, making it so that all enemy shields are resistant to unmatched elements, so it's good to be spaced in your elemental variety, as well as solar environmental damage being increased. Now, when we ran this before, it was, I think, empath instead of denial, so there might be a rotating modifier when I ran this yesterday, but it's hard to say whether or not for sure. But let's go ahead and launch into it. The first time you'll go to that fireplace in the EDZ that will be... it'll likely already be open. Frickin' phone going off again. It'll likely already... The door will be open. But basically, this mission is nothing too hard mechanics-wise. You'll be roaming about for the first portion, and then you'll enter the hydroelectric plant that will contain emissaries, I should say. I'll go ahead and just do the path in the background so you know where to at least get to the first area. After that, it should be a little more self-explanatory. So once you get to the first area, you will damage each boss with its own respective enemies near it until it flees at about half health. When it flees, it'll go to its own secluded part of the area. So you'll leave the main room and then go into other rooms that will be close up or it's going to be close to the main area. After you do that, you will carry on and go through everything as normal. But once you get to the next area, it'll be basically a mirror of what's it called? The Lake of Shadows. It'll be a mirror room, but slightly different. But either way, once you get there, you will do a slight little fight where you sit there and just fight off enemies. It'll spawn a champion and some captains and some different boss part enemies, some taken vandals, some vex goblins, or specifically the taken variety. It'll start spawning a bunch of just stuff to try and stop you. But either way, it should not be too difficult with 3 people. It might be a little bit rough just because with solar burn and taking vandals almost everywhere in this mission, of course it starts to hurt. In addition to with solar burn, it makes it so that taking knights are very, very painful. But then again, also with match game, for some reason everything seems to have extra shields on this entire time. So you'll likely want to have some sort of energy weapon that isn't special, just to always be able to deal with them. Because there are a lot of taken acolytes around here, and they are worried 100% of the time. Now, aside from that, that is the basic breakdown of this. The boss fight will be in the same room. The Hawkmoon final boss took place in. Now, once you get to there, it'll be pretty standard 3-round boss fights. Acolytes, some goblins, some knights, and that's about it in terms of enemy variety. But at the same time, it shouldn't be too hard. Now, see, like that just happened, the solar hurt to the point where I almost couldn't react to it. Now, aside from that, that is about all that you will need to do in terms of special. There are reasons to search, though, because there are a lot of back rooms and alternate routes that you can take for this mission. There are golden paracausal feathers around, which will benefit to unlocking the Hawkmoon catalyst for getting forward, which, if you're not so certain this is Whisper-esque, you need to do this some 3 weeks and get all the paracausal feathers in that week to actually get enough progress. Now, hang on, let me see if I can do anything else to this wizard, because it's really in my way. Oh, hello, Acolyte. See, like that is a good example. Acolytes, you're at least going to want to avoid energy weapon because there are so many acolytes in this mission. It gets ridiculous how many. See, that wizard, it just got its shield, its enemies would despawn, and it just went elsewhere. Now, it's not going to be too hard to track it down because there will be taken outside of the room it went to, as well as a bubble door, basically making it so. See, right there next to that vandal, that door on the other side, you will see a door like that. which is the door you can easily shoot and break to get into. Now, oh, it's supposed to be going the wrong way. So like I said, that is about the most difficult thing. If you fire team up, you coordinate elements properly, you coordinate subclasses, they shouldn't be at all too hard. It's not timed, there are collectibles around, so you can 100% take your time, walk through this mission at your own pace, as well as just generally making sure that you kill everything along the way, because like this, these taken vandals over here, they are a big problem. So I need to get into some cover. But either way, that is all I really have to show you for this. I would record further along the way, but there wouldn't be much of incorporation for anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you the basics to it. Like I said, modifiers, champions, solar hurts, so be prepared for knights and wizards and anything that else that does solar damage to hurt very, very bad. Aside from that, that is about all I can help you with at the moment. I could give you tactics, but it's kind of just Destiny tactics. If you don't know it already, you won't be able to get it. So I will see you in the next video, which will probably be the reset, as this is all the new things that have come around so far that I can make a video out of, at least at the moment. And I will see you for reset.